Welcome back. This time we're on a new project, 66 F100 custom cab. We're gonna do a little bit of painting. We're gonna do a little bit of wheel treatment. We're gonna do a little bit of interior. So, stick around. We're gonna have some fun. Anyhow, this is the Jewel. It's really, really good shape. Maybe some of you guys have spotted her in the background. Had this truck for a fat minute, probably 5-6 years. I don't know. Been a while. But really, this is like the worst of her bodywork right here. This big old whammo, and that's not going to be too bad to fix. Box floor's in really good shape, other than someone kind of, I don't know what they were doing over there, kind of timmied that up for whatever reason. I have zero clue, but easy patch. Box is, like I say, nice. Overall, pretty darn straight. It's just a good old truck, Cab mounts are solid. The front structure mounts are solid, which on these old pickups around here, goes quick. Someone at one time, I believe, was kind of starting to go through her. Inside seems like it's spruced up a little bit or whatever. Dash pad's in amazing shape on this old girl. I think we can kind of clean up all this, but maybe throw like a seat cover down, and we've got some headlight trim rings, whatever. We got some wheels. Yeah, but I think the main focus is going to be just kind of painting the outside, getting her looking good. I think we're going to delete most of the trim, mainly because I don't have it. I've got these, but I think it'll just look better without them. And I think we're going to do a little customizing up here. I don't mind this badge, but I think we're going to delete all of this here. Never been a fan of it. They got the turn signal park lights up there. I think we'll do something different. Overall, yeah, like I say, hopefully you guys are excited about this project. We're going to do a little painting, maybe do a little something fun with the top. Not for sure yet. I think the first things first, we're going to jack her up, get the wheels put on, because that's always the best motivation, in my opinion. Start with the wheels, kind of let the build talk to you. So that's what we're going to do. Get some wheels on there and start sanding, I guess. Get going. Yeah, you guys got to drop in a comment and let me know what you guys think. I mean, that changed the look a million times. That looks so much better. So we're rolling on some 225/70 15s, 15/8s up front, and 15/10 275/60 15s in the rear. The rear, I really wanted to lower the back down. Front end, twin I-beam, expensive to lower. Rear, I just kind of, I like the tail dragger look. I wanted her to be down, but that ain't gonna happen. We had to roll the lip here to even get her to clear. Thinking we might even have to do air shocks. I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, she looks sick. I don't know, you guys, like I say, let me know. Anyways, next step, I think we're gonna get her wheeled in the shop and get the welder out, start plugging up these holes on the doors and the fenders and stuff like that. We're gonna delete most of the trim, like I say, and kind of fill in that front filler piece, kind of get the welding done, and then we can just kind of jump right into the body work and hopefully, get this baby painted. I really don't want to take more than a few days on this deal, so let's get going. Front end's about done. That piece worked out really good. This is just a piece of what, like 14, maybe 16, I don't know, thick, good heavy stuff. And you know, it worked out just perfectly right there. I feel like we just have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of filler on both sides, and it's thick enough that I kind of, you know, I boogied along with the welder. I went a little hot and a little heavy, more than I would have normally, but like I say, we had the metal to provide. Got a lot of these trim holes welded up on both doors. Just kind of need to, you know, finish grinding stuff up. Yeah, things are looking really good. We just got this last little bit here in the box floor, and that's kind of where I wanted to bring you guys along. Funny situation. Like I say, this is just in the other room. You know, this is just, you know, leftover from whatever. How does that work out, guys? That is like perfect. I don't think I could have cut it and got that good of a fit. So we'll cut her to length and slap her in. It's funny just how things work out. I don't know, it is to me. Anyways, let's keep rolling. Another day about in the books. We're rolling hard on this old girl. Driver's side's looking really good. You know, I mean, overall, really the truck's pretty straight, pretty good shape. Mainly body work where we had to do, you know, our trim, welding up and stuff. You know, a few light stuff, nothing major. You know, door been banged into everything in the world. Like I say, just light stuff overall. Didn't get too in depth on the old bodywork video. You know, if you guys want to see me doing bodywork, I got lots and lots of content out there. The El Camino, bodywork, plenty of stuff if you guys really want to get in depth on the bodywork stuff. We're just cruising right through it. We're not trying to make it perfect. You know, there's definitely going to be, you know, this is driver quality is what I'd say. You can't, you know, at a certain point you got to just kind of look away and go, that's going to be good enough. That's kind of where we're at. I think this is ready for prime, and keep moving on. So let's squirt a little primer on. Good morning. Back in the booth. Finally. Been a rough couple weeks. The whole family kind of got, you know, viral infection, whatever. I don't know. Been feeling like crumb. Yeah, we've been moving stuff around, doing some rental stuff. We've been hitting up some car shows. Go check out all of our other videos. But anyways, we're trying to get this old bad girl painted, but got her all masked up, even underneath. I got some plastic going over the outside because we're gonna hit the bottom side first with some black. So don't want to get, just overspray the top, get a bunch of texture on our freshly smooth sanded surface. Threw some trash bags over the jack stands. Like I say, we're gonna chassis black her out and then keep moving on to the outside. But I figure if we're gonna overspray anything, I'd rather overspray the black on the bottom side. It's easier to touch up than overspray the top side. So that's why we're doing the bottom first. The plan is the full build's gonna be Van Sickle tractor paint. I got a bunch for the top, and we got the bottom here. We're gonna do some gloss black. This is actually left over from the Dodge we did a few years ago. Yeah, the second gen. We did it gray and black. Got like 3/4 of a gallon. I've already got it reduced, so that should be plenty. Go check out that video is what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get a gun going, get everything ready. We're gonna start blasting that bottom black. It's gonna be a dirty job, but needs done. It's gonna look a lot better. Let's get into it. Yeah, paint is mixed, ready to go. I found a paint suit and never used one before, but forgot I had one, and I thought, you know what, this job is gonna be messy. Let's try her out. Let's get to it. Alright, bottom's done. Shaking up the top. We're gonna go ahead and do the top first. Like I say, we're doing a little two-tone action. So the top's gonna be gloss Ford blue. Safety blue, yeah. So that's what we're going for. Let's do it.
Many months later.
And we're back. Many months later. What the heck? I don't know. Is it the paint booth? Is it me? I don't know. It's like we get something ready to paint and then we just, shoo, I don't know. We still got the Nissan over there that needs painted, and the El Camino, and I don't know. Probably me. Anyways, we got this bad boy back in here. It's been a crazy deal. We just got back from cruising the coast. We've just been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Go check out all of our old stuff. You know, if you haven't, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Last time, like I say, we left off, she was just runned up. It's really, I think, why I lost interest in it. Is, you know, painter was just having a bad day. Me, again, I don't know. Anyways, 320 down real quick. It's gonna turn out so much better. I got the paint mixed. We're just doing the single stage Van Sickle, if you remember, on this old girl. We've got a lot of other really cool things coming down the line. So, I mean, be prepared. I'm excited. I'm so excited to let you guys know what's coming down through the line. We've got so much cool stuff, but we've just got to get through some of these projects that have just been sitting around. So yeah, we got to get this thing buttoned up. We're gonna get her blue, wait a day or two, hit her with the light gray on the rest of it, do a little interior, and she's on to the next, you know? Thanks for watching. Let's go. And we're back. Got bottom ready to go. Masked, wiped off, tacked off. Just got done shaking the paint. Looks like we're ready to blast it. We're using the old Van Sickle on the bottom also. Light forward gray. Should look pretty good. You know, blue top, gray bottom, whatever. Let's do it. you guys think? And it turned out pretty darn slick. Got still pretty wet. I'm excited. I want to see how it looks unmasked, and I thought better bring you guys along. Oh man. Oh yeah. Looks pretty slick, huh? Oh yeah. Look at that. Love it. Look at me though. Oh, it's been crazy. I'm gonna go shower, clean up, and probably come back and finish unmasking this bad boy. See you then.
Love it.
What do you think of this hot rod, old bug?
Love it.
You love it? What's your favorite part?
White.
You like the white?
Yeah.
Oh, does it look good?
I like blue.
Oh, you like the blue up there?
Yeah.
All right.
White and blue on there 90s.
Oh yeah, we got the blue back there. Yeah. Well, good morning. We got a few things we're gonna do today, but thought we'd get this bad boy out and take a look at it. Owen really wanted to see it. Had a couple boo-boos, whatever. Got to touch that little guy up, and we got that big guy across the back of the cab. Ugh, man, rough. You know, it's what it is. The white, light gray, whatever. I really like. Really like that it almost is white. Turned out really good. The back of the box looks really good. It's not perfect by no means, but looks pretty good to me. Nice driver. Kind of the white almost kind of satined out, which I don't mind that. I think it looks really good. It could be buffed or whatever if a guy wanted to, but I really like it. Let me know what you guys think. I think we're gonna just kind of let her sit out and bake in the sun for today. Got some other stuff we're gonna do, but just getting a look. Looks good. Probably slip her back in the shop tomorrow and start buttoning her back up. See you then. Back at it in the booth again. Kind of been messing around this morning. Went ahead and got the floor mat out. Figure we'll just kind of scrub the heck out of that thing, front and back. I figured it's just easier. We just get the water right to it, and I just kind of wanted to restore on this because I don't want the next guy. We are going to kind of sell this, so I don't want the next guy lifting them up and thinking the floorboards are toasted. You know, they're nice and solid. We cleaned them up and painted them from the bottom side, so we're going to clean these up, paint them up in here, so at least the floorboard looks good, and it just kind of, you know, it'll save it for the next, you know, 50 or so years or whatever, you know. Kind of clean that up, maybe black out the kick panels here because they're just looking kind of tough. I thought about maybe blacking this part of the floor out, maybe some of the seat, whatever. Just kind of make it look a little bit better. We've got a seat cover we're going to throw on there. I got the door latch for that side and the horn ring. And we've got the door cards or the door panels or whatever. So I'll throw those on there, maybe get the handles on there. Interior kind of be done. We're not going to do a whole lot more in there. Turned out pretty good. Kind of clean up the jams a little bit. Maybe black this out down here so it looks a little better. Whatever, like I say, we're not going to get carried away. And then kind of the same situation up underneath the hood. Just kind of rebuild on everything, you know what I mean? That's the plan. I've got a whole bunch of black. We're just going to kind of, you know, black everything out. Try to pull everything off, you know, that we can pull off, the wiring and stuff like that, so we get a decent job out of it. We don't want to look like a complete hack job, but at the end of the day, I am selling it, and you know, we got to move along. I'm tired of this project being a project, so we got to kind of get her buttoned up, and at least if it's going to sit in the garage, it'll be a done one, you know what I mean? I got the chrome and bright work, stuff like that. We're going to kind of clean it up as we go along. The windows need a good lacquer thinner bath, kind of clean them up. They look terrible, but you know, that's from, it was like that when we bought it. So anyhow, let's keep rolling. Thanks for watching. Good morning. Another day down, but we got a lot done yesterday. Kind of got to a point where everything was wet and, you know, kind of the end of the day anyway. So got the engine bay pretty much dialed in. Looks really, really good. Is it perfect? Oh, no. Does it make me happy? Yes, it does. I think it looks great. You know, like I say, could it be better? Sure. But for what time we have in it and whatever, it looks good. We kind of rebuilt everything up here. Sprayed her all, looks nice. Radiator, you know, cleaned up the wiring, stuff like that. The engine, you know, just needs a little cleanup. We'll rinse it off. And I think it'll look just fine. I plan on looping the heater hoses because our heater core is leaking a little bit. But yeah, engine bay wrapped. We need to throw the air cleaner on. And yeah, I think all this under here, good enough. You know what I mean? Got some interior stuff painted yesterday. Got all the bright work, I think, pretty well ready to go on. But I wanted to save that for you guys. So that's what we're going to work on today. Is just finishing her up, you know? I spent most of my time on the interior. Got way too carried away in here. I don't know about that. I mean, I didn't get too carried away. Just wanted it to be nice. You know, you don't want to sit inside of a dirty, nasty old thing. So a little paint went a long ways. Our floorboard was in good shape, so I wanted to keep it that way. Got some good undercoat on it. Went ahead and painted up our stick. Kind of revived on the pedals and stuff like that. Kind of just, this was where our mat goes, and this here was like body color. And this just, I think this looks better black. Kind of repainted all this, and then this was chipped up. So whatever, did the same thing on both sides. Not bad, not perfect again, but I think good enough to move along to the next guy. And we've already got more time in it than what I'm gonna get out of it, you know what I mean? So I'm not getting paid really to do any more on this. And at a certain point, it's good enough, right? You know what I mean? Got the touch-ups done on the back. I think it looks good. Happy with it. Today we're just gonna mess around with getting, like I say, everything put back together. I think we'll probably just start back here, get the taillight lenses in, gonna start moving forward, get everything knocked out. I got a lot of all that stuff ready to go on. It's cleaned up, like I say, the mat. So should be a good day. Hopefully we get done with it today, move on to the next one, you know what I mean? Sun's shining, so I'm excited to get her out, get her final cleanup, final pictures, get her listed and move on, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna set you guys up. I'll start picking projects and putting them on. Now the fun part, getting the handle on. All right, cleaned up the little rubbers, best I could, you know. I didn't spend a lot of time on them. This is the fun part though, getting it all set on there. There we go. You want to clang and bang around on the paint. That's how you know it's good, you know? Went pretty good, to be honest. I would say success. I do not have door locks that I can find, so I'm just going to leave the tape covering the door lock hole. So that looks nice. Hopefully it stays on there for a while. And, you know, again, next guy can put door locks in it if he wants. Probably ought to buy a set that are matching anyways, you know, that would make more sense as cheap as they are. But I think we're finally done with this side, other than the interior handles. And we need to do a nice deep clean of everything. I think we'll just go ahead and knock this side out while we got the tools handy. So that just makes sense, and it's freshener marble. This side, luckily I already kind of cleaned up the rubbers on a while ago, so don't need to worry too much about them. Still got the tape on there for covering the hole though. Get off of there. There we go. Got that one started. Go. This side went a little easier, I guess. Alright, so this side is the side we put our new, ooh, calm down. Anyways, this side's the side we put our new striker plate in. So, yeah, our old striker is that and that, whatever. Our new one's in here, so we just gotta mess around with it a little bit to get this door open and shutting the way it needs to. So just a little bit of messing around, and then we'll kind of be moving on to the next thing. But there's really no good way that I've found to mess with these doors other than just kind of keep playing with it. Move it a little by little, and keep adjusting, you know? That's what it needed. Just needed a little space out. Those is like butter now, so put a washer in behind this top one. We should be good. Like butter. Oh my gosh. This shot's amazing. Can't complain about that. I'm gonna leave it. Oh yeah. Well, now that we got the handle on, we can throw the cubby. This side had a cubby. I struggled and struggled and struggled. I could probably get that zipper put back together, but I got tired of messing with it. It does have this sweet little cubby though. It was red, and it didn't look good at all. So painted her black. I figured that's going to be better than what it was. I'm guessing it's supposed to have some kind of trim ring that goes around the outside also. Ain't got that, so this is what we're going to do. And that don't look too bad to me. Oh yeah. That don't look too bad. Whatever, not perfect, but I think we'll move on to the rubber mat next. Grab that side, would you? Help me pull it through. I wished you could. I'm sure one of you would. Yeah, it's not too bad. Kind of fragile though. It's just sure it's the original one, and she's fragile. Looks better though. I'd say pulled it nice. Come on now. Get in there. Oh yeah. Get back in there. She's definitely, you know, a little tired right in this area. That's kind of a bummer. But you know, we're working with the original mat. So I think a new one's like $100, you know, so like the next guy can surely just spruce up and put a new one in, but I've put enough time and money into this old girl. It don't look too bad though. Kind of gets tucked back under there. It ain't horrible. I know it ain't perfect, but it ain't horrible. Oh yeah, that ain't bad at all. Especially considering what it was before. I think we'll grab them floor mats, see if they're dry. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Get that little You look better right there. I guess that's just how it's gonna sit. I really wished it wasn't ripped like that, but you know, what do you do? It's just the cards were dealt. You know, these bad boys, they gotta gain this 10 horsepower. I mean, Ford, the best never rest, you know what I mean? No, that don't look too bad. I'll take it, boys. I'll take it. That ain't horrible at all. Floor mats give it a little character. What do you think? I think we ought to knock this, I don't know if that's a CB mount or what they had going on there, but let's get that out of there. That already looks better. I don't know what that was for, but it's ugly. Oh, we're bouncing around a little bit, but I just can't wait to get these things on here. I'm so excited. Got the wrong one. I think that's really gonna make the front of it look a lot better. Unfortunately, I just don't have any screws, so a little bit of a hunting around for some screws, you know? I mean, I got some, just gotta hunt for them. That looks so much better though already. Oh yeah, that's what she needed, isn't it? That looks good. Get that hood closed so we can get a proper look. Oh yeah, I love that. Really, really, really enjoy. If you guys remember, we sealed all that off, so really enjoy that. That looks so much better. Looks a lot better than them ugly holes there. I just hate the front of this body style of truck, those top sections, whatever. My plan is just, well, the next guy's plan, my plan, whatever, just put some turn signals on the headlights. You know, they got the headlights turn signals on them, but anyhow, looks awesome. Freaking love it. Yeah, I've been scrubbing glass, got most of them, not perfect, but good enough for me, I think. Yeah, looking pretty good. At least you can see through it. Interior's looking pretty spanking, to be honest. Got the horn ring on. You know, just kind of doing little touch-ups here and there. Yeah, overall, I think we're going to move on to the seat cover. Really, it don't need much of a seat cover. It's just got a couple little small spots over there, but I bought it a while ago. We got it. And, you know, you guys been watching me for a while. You guys know my flavor. And this one's no different. Why won't you open? There we go. Come on now. Yeah, get out of here. There we go. Look at that. That's our flavor. We've done lots of these. Happy with them. First blue one. They look pretty good. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have got a black one, but the blue was supposed to match the top. Whatever. I don't know. Anyways, you know, they're like 30 bucks. If the next guy don't like it, pull it off, get rid of it. You know what I mean? We're gonna throw that on there. Should spark her up a little. Oh yeah, I'm always so impressed with how much a cheap seat cover dresses up the old interior. Looks good. Moving on. Alright, so we got this little spot right here. I don't know if you can see it real well, but it gets a little, you know, it's where we had to brush her in. Don't love it, especially from the back. I've got this 1/8 inch chrome tape. I've had it for a long time. I'd like something a little bit wider, but I don't want to buy nothing, you know what I mean? So that's what we're going to use. We're just going to, yeah, there we go. I don't believe I've ever used this before. I think I bought this just for the look. I was going to use this on the SEMA truck years ago. I think we were going to use this. Is the plan for some chrome. Don't believe I ever did use it though. Anyhow, we're going to use it now. It's got 3M tape on it, so it should be good. We're just going to kind of divide that, try to split right across that. You don't really notice it unless you're really looking at it, so I'm just going to roll the dice and hope that you don't notice it, you know what I mean? I think this is going to look good. Give it just a little bit of chrome. Should have wiped that off first, but you know how we roll. Let's just do it. A little bad Chad flexible chrome, you know, he'd be proud. I hope, anyways. Oh yeah, that just instantly dresses her right on that. That looks good. I was concerned. Didn't really know how we were going to fix this, but I think this is just going to be the way. I'm going to try to get this nice and straight. I have a feeling that's going to be a little tough with this stuff. Wish we had a little bit more of a line to go against. But we're gonna do the best we can. That looked pretty good. Ooh, They get a little crazy there with our line. Not gonna lie. There ain't much we can do about it now. I'm not pulling it back off. But I will admit, it's not perfect. But it ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. That looks pretty good. Got just a little, I might be able to straighten that out too. Got just a little wonky there in the middle. Honestly, that straightened out pretty good. stand back. That's got a good look. I'll give you guys a look here in a minute, but I'm gonna keep on spinning around here around this corner. That looks pretty good though. We'll be happy with it. I'm happy with it anyways. You guys are just gonna have to be happy with it, you know? Oh. Boy, that really dressed it up. That little piece of chrome around there, I didn't know that's what she needed, but that's what she needed. That looks good. Just enough to break those two colors up. It'd look good to run them on around here and stuff. If I was keeping it, I would, you know? I could see how old Chad gets crazy with the chrome. That looks good. Woo-hoo! Oh yeah. I'm gonna trim this side off and give you guys a look-see. Oh man, that is way better than expected. I'm not just saying that just because we're on film. You know, that's just way better than expected. That looks good. I like that. That ain't bad at all. I mean, really, if you look down it, that's pretty straight. That little tiny bit right there. Honestly, that's pretty darn straight. Happy with how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks good. Get around the back. Oh yeah. A little strip of chrome looks factory, if you didn't know it. I like it. Cool. Moving on. Good morning. I would have had her done yesterday, but it gets dark at 4:30. Didn't want to drive it in the dark, so we just kind of saved on it for this morning. And I had to run to town for a few other things today anyhow. So got to mow today, get some gas, dump some trash, you know. We need to put some fuel in this old rig and stretch her legs, maybe do a quick little rinse off. But man, oh man, from what we started with, we kind of started reviewing the footage last night and putting the video together. What a mess of a video this has been. Thanks you guys for watching along. It's been over months, and I got sick once, and we stopped, and then we stopped again, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. Really appreciate you guys watching along, though. It's nice to get this project buttoned up. I am so excited. Running like a little sewing machine. This truck's always run so good. Sounds good. Looks good. Let's run her to town, put a little fuel in it, stretch her legs. Like I say, thanks for watching along, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Man, she turned out good. Let's go stretch her legs and give her a drink. The inside turned out good. Oh yeah. Let's go for a cruise. Yeah, got her home. Figured I'd raise her up, show off the bottom. We haven't done that yet since we painted it. Boy, it turned out pretty darn good. Solid old truck. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna get some pictures of her and put her on the old box, you know. Try to move on to the next. Appreciate you guys watching and you know, following, subscribing, all that good stuff. I know it's been a little bit of a weird episode, and I know it's been a minute since I posted, but you know, we just had some work on the house and just got back from Mississippi, all that good stuff. So you know, we're back in the shops, what I'm saying. We're gonna be gearing up for some new projects. Want to get some of these old ones tidied up too. So appreciate you guys watching thus far. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Catch you guys on the next one. Drop in a comment, let me know what you think of this old girl. If you want to buy it, hit me up. It's for sale. See you on the next one.